Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of work since the last clip, and I've built a thing. So I've built this, and I really like this shape. You can see we've got 9 holes. These little things are where you would be standing, the little rooms. You can see I've got 4 of them. I think only like 2 of them I might use, or 3 of them, we'll see. There's 9 holes, which is perfect. So yeah, so from my tests, also if I grab a fishing rod, you will see that from no matter where in this arena I can fish. So I was playing around with materials and I really like these cherry planks. So if you don't know, in the newest experimental update, they added cherry wood stuff to the experimental, and it's a really pinky, purpley wood set, and it looks really pretty. You can see we've got some cherry blossom trees here, and so I was playing around with like how it looks with concrete and wool, and it looks so good with the pinky, purpley concrete and wool. I think I'm going to go with the concrete though, just because, as I said, I might use concrete just because Flip-Flop 1 and 2 have concrete, but I really like the look of this, so I'm almost 100% certain I'm going to use this. I just think it looks so nice. So I started building this shape out of cherry wood, and this is what I came up with, and I really like this. I think it looks so cool and so pretty. You can see it's almost the same. We've just got we got cherry wood around the outside and cherry planks in the middle. I filled it in with water just because, of course, I need it to be safe. But yeah, I think that cherry wood looks really nice on this, and I had to fill in the water to make the game safe. But to be honest, it does kind of ruin the shape a little bit. But yeah, I'm almost certain I'm going to use cherry wood. And it's good because me and EJ have got a little bit of an unofficial bet to see who can build out of a material first. So I think I've won the challenge for cherry wood, mainly because his world isn't in the 1.20 experimental whilst mine is. Yeah, I get a lot of the new stuff like in every update, which is nice. But yeah, I really like the look of this wood. You can see we've got all these holes, which will be where you go. So this is what it actually looks like without the water. And I think it looks a lot nicer without the water, personally. You can see we've got the purple cherry wood, the pink planks, and also the purple frog lights. Just work really, really well with this wood set. It's definitely, I think, my favourite wood set. I know I say that in every update, but I really like this wood set. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build basically more of this, and I will come back once I have done that. Okay, so I've been busy building, and I've built more on what I already had. So you can see I've basically built it up. Come on, controller, you know you want to turn back on. There we go. So you can see basically I've built up higher. With this, you can see I've added in these concrete stripes, these cherry logs and stuff. You can see that these are the colours I went for, pretty much the same as the mock-ups I did. So you can see this is what the top looks like, and there is a bottom floor. So this bottom floor where you would go if you were getting flung up. It's completely open. I've got a little cherry door down here. I don't know if this is going to end up being here, but it's just convenient just to get in and out for now. But yeah, I like this. I like how the underneath is like a little cave. So these little pits here would be where the redstone would go. So I'll probably have a button there that you would press to launch the piston up. So let me just do this as like a little practical demonstration. So let me just go and grab a piston, a slime block. I can just go and put this here. And oh yeah, I need a bit of redstone, don't I? So let's just go and grab some redstone dust. I can put this underneath this block, and then that way then you can see that when I push this, it launches me. Oh, it does break the button though, so I'll tell you what, let's put the button there. Oh, I might actually do that as a different button type. I think blackstone should be fine. But yeah, I think this looks okay. I might also add... yeah, I think I am going to add a repeater just to delay the signal a little bit more, just because it is a little bit too fast, so you don't have time to turn your head. So I think I'm going to add just a repeater here, and I'll do the same for all of them. So when you get launched up, you can see that I've got plenty of time to turn my head to look up to go and push that button. So I really like this. I think this looks really, really good, and I'm basically not done yet. I've still got a lot more to do. This is the counting mechanism that I've come up with. So you can see there's all these floating blocks. So if I'm down here, if I was to press that, you can see it will put an item from a dropper into these hoppers, and then these hoppers will carry it down to this barrel to basically score. And then at the end of the game, all you'd have to do is basically see how many blocks are in each barrel and then count them up to see who's got the most points. And of course, different colours can be the same points. So let's say I got loads of red. Let's say I got a few orange, but not as many reds. And let's say I got only like 2 or 3 yellows. These would all then get collected. Of course, it takes a little bit of time because it's hoppers, but these would all get collected in this barrel. So basically, it's very easy to count the points. No idea how you're going to reset these, and there you go. You can see the yellows have gone in. But this is a really nice way I can do the scoring system, and it's very automatic. But I really like this, so I'm going to work on this a little bit more, and I will come back once I've done that. Okay, so I think I have... Oh god, lag spike. I think I have finally finished designing Flip-Flop 3, and... This is what I've built. I told you I wanted this one to look the most dramatic, so I've made it really, really big, and I really like the look of this. So you can see these are the little entranceways that I did going into the game. Let me just show these off. I really like this. So there's 2, one on either side. There's a barrel here. This scaffolding leads to like a little top area. This would be where you would go if you were a flinger. So you would stand here, you know, with your fishing rod flinging, trying to stop them from reaching the buttons. This is just a little seating area. So if you do want a nice view, we've got the cherry blossom trees and stuff. So if you do want to just come up here for a nice view, then you can. The other side has got exactly the same. But the other 2 sides are a little bit different. So we got these cherry blossom trees in the corner, just to add a little bit more colour and decoration to the corners. You can see that's what the front looks like. We've got some giant Fs. So if you see, I've got 1 F there and 1 F there. These basically mean flip and flop. And then here, I've got a Roman numeral for number 3. And let me just prove that there is one on the other side. As well, you can see, so this just easily stands as Flip-Flop 3. This is the room where you will go for the counting mechanism. So I did the exact same counting mechanism. It all links to this barrel, so at the end of the game you'll just come to this room to come and count the points. And then the other one, I didn't know what to do with it, so I basically just made it a nice viewing area. So say if you've got any players that are not playing the game, or if you've got too many players in, this is just a nice little seating area where any spare players can go to observe the game, which I think is just quite nice. They've got a great view as well. They can't reach the buttons, so they can't press them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And oh yeah, also, you can see that these buttons are different points. So purple ones are 1 point, magenta 2, yellow, pink 3. Also, I added in these little paths with these doors. I did them on this side just so if you're a flinger, you can't see where they're going by looking through the door. This just leads into this room. You can see I've done all these slime blocks and pistons. And that's it, I think. I think that's about it. This has turned out to be a very big mini game, but I said I wanted this one to be the most dramatic, and I'm really happy with how this looks. So Flip-Flop 3 is officially designed, and to say it came from this original concept of just being about, you know, flinging foxes to this, it's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm really happy with how this game looks. I can't wait to build Flip-Flop 3 and to play it. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you all so much for watching this 2-parter, and I will see you all soon.